lofty concept. It may come to you as something innate, but coming from myself, it is something that we gain from our experiences. You see, in our lives, we've been told that we need to plan for our lives. We need to set certain goals, certain objectives in order to help us focus in life and make sure we have some sense of direction. Whether it's about getting that dream GPA of 3.5 every semester, making sure that you're actually getting your GRE done and getting to your dream school. We've been told that whenever we reach these objectives, whenever we get these goals in our hands, that means we succeeded. And anything less than that means we did not succeed, or in other words, we failed. Failure, or the fear of it, tends to trigger so much stress, so much anxiety into our lives that is already a rat race as we all know it to be. Many times in our lives, we think that there are moments that come and you will just have to say, that's it, I can't do it. This is impossible. That's it, I'm just gonna drop out of college and just do something else. You know, life may work out that way. Maybe college isn't meant for me. I mean, Bill Gates did it the same way. Steve Jobs did too. But what I'm trying to say here is that how is that being patient help you to get through life? Well, personally, I would say that being patient helps you to be more focused and more rational in approaching a certain situation. It gives you the time and space to think and to breathe. And also, you're able to see that goal much clearer rather than being so short-sighted and myopic by seeing that brick wall that's standing right in front of you. My dear friends, I'd like you to inculcate this in each and every one of you. Practice the attitude of gratitude. I love that. Our lives are revolved around having things and wanting more. Our pursuits in life are more often than not material. You agree? Yeah. The tendency to rant, to whine, and to complain about inadequacy is always rampant. For example, you might think, oh, I wish I have $100 so I can watch a concert in Detroit. Or probably catch, the Detroit Pistons playing, maybe in Joe Louis, perhaps. And then we tend to complain that, oh, my friends are not coming here. Man, they bailed on me. Damn it, I'm going to spend another weekend alone, and this is like my final semester. That happened to me last week. But what we don't see is that we forget to look at the bigger picture. We forget the things that are important, essential, and fundamental to us. Rather than just complaining about these petty things, these little shortcomings, why can't we just accept the fact that maybe that time alone can be used to spend on catching up with your own me time? I still think that your own personal downtime is important to regain a sense of composure, to be calm, and to be more centered and more focused on yourself. And so that when you venture outside into the world, you won't feel you're exhausted by the hustle and bustle of people around you. Maybe they're swearing or maybe they're complaining about things. Because I seriously think that being grateful about where you are is important to you. And also that when we don't have our friends who we are expecting to be around, perhaps we may appreciate the fact that there will come a time where they would just come around and find you. And maybe can cherish the fact that, oh, maybe I'm not a bad friend after all. Maybe I'm not meant to be forever alone. Sounds weird. Appreciate the time that you have for yourself. Appreciate those people who are around you, and give them the feeling that you do appreciate them as well, just as much as you appreciate yourself. After all, you treat others as you want yourself to be treated. My lovely friends, this is the last thing that I want you to keep to yourself, and hopefully it will make your life much more bearable. Trust me. Learn to accept. When it comes to chasing our dreams, our goals, and our ambitions, I have to admit, being positive and optimistic will really get you down the road. It will keep you going, and hopefully it will get you to where you want to be. I do not deny that, definitely. But there are times in our lives that things just don't work out the way we want it to. And that would always make you go, oh my God, I'm such a loser. Oh my God, I have just failed. And we tend to spend all our precious time grieving about the loss, and by the time you know it, you just feel like your sense of achievement, your sense of hope is just gone at that point of time. While the thing is, we channel so much of our emotions, so much of our energy on things that we do not have control upon. I know that it's never a nice thing whenever things don't work out your way and we think that there is no other alternative way to actually get moving forward through your lives. But rather than dwelling on what used to be and what could have been, why can't we just simply let things be? Why can't we just let go of control of why can't we just let go of the need to control over things? Life has its own wonderful ways of coming back to you and giving you something better, if not to replace whatever it was you were bereft of. After all good things come to an end to make more room for greater ones. In a nutshell, I would just like to tell you that life's little worries, little troubles, and all this petty drama and emotional hysterics cannot measure up to the already wonderful life you have. And I hope that really makes you smile, even if you might have had a rough day today. And I hope that by the time you leave this place, just as I go along graduating along with everyone else, just want you to know that this is just my way of appreciating you guys, and thank you so much for listening. And I hope those 3 gems will be one of those many gems that you gain as you go on through life. Thank you.